Hello my darlings, I hope you're all doing so well. Thank you for stopping by. As you can see from the title, I decided to do a wee bit of a comparison tonight of some makeup. I've been going through my makeup collection, taking out stuff that I don't use anymore or perhaps actually never got around to using in the first place. I tend to stick with the same sort of brands all the time, and as you know, I'm absolutely in love with my FM products. But I was going through, I used to sell Avon and I thought it was really good, and I think the main reason that I thought it was really good was because my skin could actually cope with it. So I kind of just, that's what I used, and that was fine. So anyway, I was going through tonight and realised that I have 5 of their wee box sets that I don't use, have maybe been swatched, probably never used more than once. So I decided tonight what I was going to do was I was going to give them away. I'm going to give them to my mother-in-law because she will make the use of them, but what I wanted to do was I wanted to compare them to the pigmentation, the feel and everything of my FM products. So I don't have a massive amount of FM palettes. I have 2 of their trios, but I have some singles, whereas I would never, can't even think of what Avon singles look like. But obviously you will know from most recent kind of things that I do also have this set, which has 4 eyeshadows. I want this up. Anyway, so first things first. The reason I even thought of doing this was because I picked up this. This is a box set called, it's a True Colour box set. I don't know why I'm calling it box set. It's a duo with 2 colours in it, and I wore this quite a lot. So it was more whenever I kind of swatched it, I went, oh, actually this is nowhere near as pigmented as I thought it used to be. Or not thought I used to be, that I thought it was. So I wanted to do this and see what actually came from it. So anyway, I am going to wipe off what I had on my skin from sort of faffing about with them anyway. I thought I would do swatches just to see what I kind of thought of them. So I'm going to start off with these 2, so I'm going to bring you in closer so you can actually see what I'm doing. So these are the ones that, this is the Black Pearl, and when you say black you kind of expect it to be black. So I have always really liked the smoky look, so this was just, I mean, this was right up my street. Black Pearl, you know, you have the white to soften it up if you want. So anyway, we are going to, we'll give it a wee bit of a chance. Okay, so that's what it looks like. And that's what it looks like on the skin. You know, compared to what's on my finger to what's on here, so anyway, going on then to my FM one. This is Silver Dust. Now these are charcoals, they don't claim to be black, whereas this one does. And as you can see, the darkest one is here. Looks a lot darker, sorry, the Avon one looks a lot darker than this dark one here. So you've seen what the Avon one can do, and I did give it a go, you know, I ran my finger around a couple of times. So in the spirit of that, I will go around this 1, 2, 3, okay? Now look at that. That charcoal grey is as dark as their black. Now you tell me, if you got that, it even has a nicer, I I don't know whether it's showing up there, but it actually has a nicer sheen to it. You know, this to me should have almost a pearlescent look to it at the end, but it doesn't. Whereas this one here, which is the FM one, I can just see really gorgeous shimmer to it. So let's try that again. So there's the two side by side. Now, I've gone over it a wee bit more, but still, I mean, I just look at that and I see almost the same shade on your hand, but there's just a nicer, more pearlescent finish to the FM one. So wiping that off my hand, what I then want to do is, there is a white here as well. And I have a couple of different whites. I'm so gutted I dropped this, and I dropped it quite badly. This is one of the Cashmere ones, and I love, 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 love the Cashmere. There is something just so gorgeous. So this is, look at that, isn't that just beautiful? And look at that. Look how pigmented that white is. That is gorgeous. So that's the Cashmere one, and I love, love, love how soft it is. Then we have this one in the middle, again is an FM one, so just running my finger down it. And then put it beside. You can see, now you can see in the white one that real pearlescence that comes with this. And that's the effect they want to go for, because it's a silver dust. They want it to be that real pearlescent, that gorgeous sheen to it, rather than, you know, the Cashmere obviously is more pronounced, it's more in your face. So going from that, we will then try this one. You can hardly even see that one. Now there in the middle is the FM, and here, in fact I can, you know, so we've seen the black is more charcoal grey, and the white is very barely there. I know about you guys, but I always find it funny whenever I'm doing reviews like this here and I don't actually have any makeup on. I kind of feel like a bit of a hypocrite. So I was kind of looking to see if I had any browns, but I don't. I had this weird obsession. Not weird, it's not a weird obsession. But I had this obsession for a long time. Can you guess what sort of colours I had an obsession with? Yeah. Everything I bought was purple for so long. A wee bit crazy. So this here is Vintage Violet. And this one is Passionate Plum. Let's have a look at swatching the Vintage Violet. So I'm just running my fingers down it. Let's go through those ones again. You can hardly even see any of that. Now I'm really putting a lot of pressure on, as you can see. So that it's not even a nice purple now. Okay, now I've just gone over this one again. There's really... So this is like a purpley black that really doesn't have that nice... That's not nice. They don't even really go together, do they? And the shades are, to me, they're very, very different that I can now see why I didn't actually use this palette. And it crumbles whenever you put any pressure on it. So, then comparing that to, obviously it's hard to compare because I don't have one like this, but let's see, doing exactly what I did on the other ones. That's what they look like on my fingers. You know, when I look at that, look how pigmented that is. Now the middle one is, well, it's meant to be really light anyway. Look. You tell me what you would rather have. You know, compared to what we just saw previously on that quad, compared to that. You know, it really does just show you. And we'll do the same on the other side with this one here. You know, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Now look at that. And it just feels so lovely on your skin. That is the swatches of those three. Look how pigmented the darker shades are on both sides. Really, really pigmented compared to what you just saw with the other one. And I mean, I'm not just doing this to badmouth them. I mean, I used them for such a long time. And there was ones that I did use quite a lot. As you saw, you know, I used the black pearl quite a lot. Anyway, I also have one that's called Fresh Cut Grass that was used for different looks, and I quite like this one, this wee palette here better, sorry, because it comes, I don't know, there's just something, yeah, I don't know what it is. So anyway, let's go for these two. We'll talk about the swatches in a minute, and then these two. And word, seriously. Going over this one a couple of times. That's it. And that's the one beside it. I mean, in my opinion, there's nothing. And I mean, the colouring and everything in this room isn't, you know, it's not like the colouring's off or anything, or, but you can see you know, these colours are practically non-existent. And I always thought it was better with the Avon because like they give you the mirror in them. Whereas obviously the FM doesn't. I mean, we also have these gorgeous, gorgeous metallic eyeshadows. Let's see. And the creaminess and everything of these Oh wow, now look at that. Look at the sheen of that. Oh wow. Yeah, you know, it's when I look at that and I look at what I've just seen, there's a lot of people out there, and I'm not just saying this stuff because I am an FM rep. I'm saying this because, I mean, you guys can see, plain as day. Now, I watched my finger. This one is Green Galaxy. That other one was Golden Dust. I mean, Golden Dust, you can see, wow. Every time I just hits the light. Gorgeous. So, this is Green Galaxy. Just running my finger around a couple of times. Look at that. Look at that swatch. Seriously. I mean, even that top bit where I started running out of pigmentation, whenever you hit the light, absolutely gorgeous. I actually want to wear these. I want to be going out somewhere that I can wear these colours. Look at them. Wow. And another thing that I really like as well, they are totally blendable. Look at that. Obviously you saw what it was like a second ago. Totally blendable. Really, really beautiful. And whenever you blend it, it's not that it's just taking the pigmentation away. It is spreading it out, and you can really see. I mean, look at my hand now. I look like a robot. So, that's that one. I have a couple more. Oh, this is the black cashmere, okay? Look at that. Now that, guys, is what I call black. Seriously? Can we go back to this other one? The black pearl? Even before you swatch it. Even before you swatch it. This is called black pearl, okay? We'll give it a fighting chance, right? Go over it a couple of times. You tell me, guys, which one of these is actually black? So, I have then one last cashmere colour, and this is salmon pink. I'm sure I have a purple somewhere as well. So even look at this one. Much lighter colour. Okay? Look at that. How pretty is that salmon pink? Even though it is much lighter, it just has that beautiful pinkness about it. Well guys, I hope you've enjoyed this review. I hope I haven't sounded like an Avon basher, because that's not what it's all about. Because I've always really liked their foundations and everything. I am just coming around to the fact that, you know, their eyeshadows aren't one of their better products. I also really like their lipsticks, and I'm going to do reviews against those products as well. The reason I chose Avon and FM together wasn't about really promoting the FM sort of, it was to kind of see the difference in this here, and because they are such a similar type of product, I thought I would go with that. I mean, I do think in terms of pigmentation and feel, that the FM is the more superior product. I think that Avon has the things that they're really good at, like some of their lipsticks and stuff are really gorgeous, but I will do reviews against those, and I will also try and do them against other companies as well, some higher end ones too, and we will see, you know, how they fare against those. I do have faith that FM will fare really well against some of the higher end brands as well, but we will see how we would get on. I am really not speaking very well tonight, and I have tried to say this so many times, I am not going to bleep it out. So anyway, not bleep it out, seriously guys. So anyway, I will see you on my next video, and I hope you've enjoyed this. I will see you soon. Bye bye.